So it's 3 in the morning and I'm still buzzing. I am still buzzing. I have to talk about it. It's fun whenever I do this and whenever I'm free, because usually, whenever I have these pay-per-views, these big pay-per-views, my friends, I'm tempted to go out, watch these fights somewhere and stuff like that. Whenever I stay home, watch fights, even if they do decide to come over and like I have time after to debrief. It's fun. I enjoy doing this. This is the reason why I started this channel, to have like a place where I can debrief with people that love the same sport as I do. And yeah, I think it's just it's fresher. It's like unscripted, and it's also like I don't have to try too hard to talk to you guys whenever it's right after a pay-per-view or it's right after a fight, because every one of my thoughts, every one of my questions, or every one of like my comments are right there in my mind. And yeah, it makes sense for me to do it right now more than like wait like tomorrow night to make these videos. You know what I mean? It's just the right time to do it. So I made a video about Alex Pereira and how unique he is, and I do want to make also a video shouting out Tom Aspinall, because I don't think I was fair to him. I did make a prediction video and I said some very harsh words. I have a good feeling that this might not be as competitive as most people think it's going to be. I don't know. I just have a gut feeling that Pavlovich might just destroy. And I said it with such conviction. I feel stupid. I feel dumb. I feel retarded. I should have never said that. And I swear, this is all right. This is true. You have to believe me. The day after I dropped my prediction, I went on and watched some more of Tom Aspinall's fights, some more Tom Aspinall highlights, and I saw the way he moved, and I was overthinking my picks. I was like, fuck, did I make a mistake? I swear to God, I was going to make a video on Friday morning. I was going to just title the video. I changed my mind on the Pavlovich versus Tom Aspinall fight. I didn't do it. I was like, no, I'm just going to stand on business. It's the video I made. I made this pick, so I'm going to live with it or I'm going to die with it. You know what I mean? I felt it was maybe a bit of a pussy move to change it, 2 days after. It wasn't right. So I make the pick. I live with the consequences of my mistake. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Tom Aspinall is as good, as great as advertised, and maybe I didn't buy into the hype as much as I should have in the beginning, but you could just see it even in the first, whatever. How long did they fight for? They fought for a minute. For a minute and 9 seconds they fought for. This dude, oh my God, this dude Tom Aspinall's average fight time was 2 minutes and 10 or 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and now he finished Sergey Pavlovich, the most destructive heavyweight, in a minute. This fight itself, like this performance, might be the best performance of UFC 295. Like, remember, this dude took this fight on 3 weeks' notice. 3 weeks' notice he took this fight and went in against the most dangerous, by far the most dangerous heavyweight, the scariest heavyweight, the scariest guy in the UFC right now, and knocked him out in a minute. And not even just knocking him out, but showing that he was levels above. And like while I was watching it, even that 1 minute, obviously it's 1 minute. Obviously it could have been much different if it was over 15 minutes. We don't know. But from that 1 minute of fight that we saw, we just could tell Tom Aspinall was levels above, in my opinion. His head movement, his chin. That's also another thing. That's a thing that is very important. He got cracked at the beginning of the fight by a clean 1-2 from Sergey, which would have knocked out a lot of people or wobbled them. And you could see he took them clean and he was still there, still aware, still defensive. And just the way he was moving, the way he was light on his feet, the way he was like bouncing up and down. It was just the type of fighters that you could tell have talent. You could tell they have something. They have a skill. They have an attribute that is unique to them. And Tom Aspinall is unique. He's a unique heavyweight. And it might sound corny, but I would love to see him against Cyril Gane. I do love Cyril Gane. I think that those two match up very well together. Obviously on the feet more than anything. I don't know if Tom Aspinall, if he mixes it up, it would be a bad night for Cyril Gane. But that matchup with him and Cyril Gane would be so fun to watch. Two very dynamic strikers. They move on their feet. With that performance, I would probably favor Tom Aspinall just because of that power and that grappling. But it would be a treat to watch it. If they do decide to do Stipe Miocic John Jones, which is the stupidest fight of all time. Like, just don't make this one, please. Please, UFC, let Miocic go and let John Jones fight Tom Aspinall. Please, for the love of God, please don't let this fight happen. We don't want to see it. But if they do, let Tom Aspinall defend the interim belt against Cyril Gane. To me, that's a fun matchup. I guess it's a thing that they can do in between if they do want to do this dumb other fight. So yeah, like I said, Tom Aspinall, I am sorry. I am deeply sorry. I should have had my eyes open. I should have known there was something different about him. And for him to do that to Sergey Pavlovich is, like I said, one of the most impressive feats that I've seen in a long time in the UFC. Like this type of performance is different. I've always said it. I think definitely heavyweight is one of those divisions where usually talent doesn't matter as much as other divisions. You know, when you look at the lighter divisions, you can't just be tough. You can't just be tough. You have to have skill. But, you know, in the heavyweight combat sports, even in boxing, at times, that's why you saw Francis Ngannou against Tyson Fury. To me, that's the reason why he had more success. It's not because Francis Ngannou was the greatest boxer. It's just because at heavyweight, usually being tough, being durable, punching hard matters a lot more. And you know, Sergey Pavlovich was just a heavyweight who was extremely powerful, who was extremely tough, who was extremely big. But it's rare to see at heavyweight a talent like Tom Aspinall being able to succeed. And I think he has a combination of both. He is talented, but he's also tough. He's also strong. He's also just as tall, maybe taller. He was taller than Sergey Pavlovich. Even, you know, you look at Pavlovich, you're like, wait, this dude is so big. And then you see them face off, and Aspinall's taller. Aspinall's actually bigger, weighed more. So he has all the skills. He has all the attributes to be one of the greats, and we'll see what he does next. Hopefully they do make that matchup with Cyril Gane just for my pleasure, for my striking pleasure. It would be fun to watch these two at heavyweight bouncing around. But let me know your thoughts down below on the beautiful event of UFC 295. I'm glad you guys stick around to watch some of my thoughts and some of my debriefs. I have a main channel video ready in a few days about Alex Pereira. I'm just letting you know because you're here, you're watching, so this is like behind the scenes stuff. And another behind the scenes stuff, I'm also working on a Patreon community right now, and I'm going to be offering some editing masterclass. I'm going to be offering some music playlist. I'm going to be offering some downloadable thumbnails. I'm going to be offering a whole lot of stuff. So I'll let you guys know whenever those are up, but I'm just letting you know. Oh yeah, Q&A videos, which are great. So whatever question you guys might have, you're going to have access to talk to me privately and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be fun. But anyways, that's still in the work. I'll let you guys know. It's probably going to be on the main channel. I'm still working on that. Hopefully you guys have a great night. I'm going to go get some sleep. You guys see it's 3 in the morning. I have to go get some sleep. I'll catch you in a few, hopefully, realistically, maybe.